Hello, 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 hello. Why is my screen white? What is going on here? Get that out of the way. Get this minimized. Close that. Video's almost done exporting. That is fantastic. Welcome, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Need my chat windows to hurry up and get on the ball here. That wasn't supposed to happen. I can't see chat messages. I can't see chat messages. Why? That wasn't a very brave orc war cry, was it? Wah! Come on. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. It's been like a week since I've played HeroQuest. This has got to work. The docs. Open the chat doc back up. And there it is. Yeah. Excellent. Got my chat doc back. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to a casual, we're just going to play HeroQuest and kill goblins and orcs and possibly die to a stupid pit trap stream. Now, if you're from the RPG developer Bakken community, I highly appreciate you. And if you are here to ask questions or whatever, I can still answer questions. I can't go into like in-depth tutorials or anything like that right now on stream because that's not what this one's about, but I can absolutely help with simple things here and there. I'm way off schedule, by the way. I've been so busy with this engine's release. And it's been by choice. It's been just me taking as big of a bite of the cake as I can and as many bites of the cake. This engine has released, and I've been using its predecessor for literally years now. I mean, 2. But I've dived so deeply. I've doven so deeply into the previous engine that I was really looking forward to what kinds of features and stuff the new engine would have, and the new engine is amazing. It addresses so many things, but at the same time, it takes so much time, so much of my time. And I guess to rephrase that, I've chosen for it to take so much of my time because I'm not paid. I'm not an official part of a team or anything like that. I guess I can't say that. I do have ownership of the official SGB and Bakken Discord, and I manage that as best as I can, including introducing things like bots. Hi, hello. I'll turn that down on my end. You guys should be able to hear it okay. I think. Do I see chat messages not showing up in my chat screen, but they're on my UI? What the heck? All right, hold on a second. I see 2 chat messages. Yonder, down below. Clint Gibson, good morning. Rodolfo S. is one of the newest people. Katsamars as well. Do subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. And of course, I appreciate Manic Maniac CCO for his very kind $5 donation. Looks like my bot is not showing me... Aw, man. Bot's not showing me stuff. Bot's not showing me... chat messages. Somebody say something. Somebody type something in the chat for me real quick. And let me see if that's just because I fixed the bot after you guys said anything. I'm sorry to involve you in my debug process. I just want to make sure that I can see everything in one place whenever anybody has a question or anything to say. While that's going on, I can see you. I can see you. Thank you, Clint. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was Cole Morrison, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. And thank you for replying to my test there. Test succeeded. Test succeeded. I can see you guys now. My bot was broken a little bit in OBS. I wasn't able to see stuff, but I can see stuff now. I saw chat messages on my screen, but not in my OBS program where I can actually see and respond to chat messages. And I'm like, what? Can't be having that. So I'm going to play some HeroQuest on stream, which is part of a now long-running series. Glenn Davis, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for dropping in, checking things out. It's going to be very casual. I've needed this. I have needed some goblin slang and tunnel exploration. It's been a rough week. It's been a busy week. I do still have a thumbnail to make for the video that I need to put up today about Bakin. And for those of you who are here for the HeroQuest content and not the Bakin content, Bakin is it's just a PC program that allows you to create role-playing games without having to know how to code, without needing the knowledge to code or program. It allows you to kind of basically drag and drop things around. And it's been a long time in the works, and a lot of people are really, really excited to see it. Me included. Now, I would kind of like to make sure that this one video does go up. So, I'm going to run to my browser. Feels like I could have been much more productive today, but I had some Discord moderation to do. And that was not fun. That was kind of a big hit to my time. It's stuff like that that's unfortunately going to keep me from getting content out in advance, which means this weekend there will be no videos. No video Friday, no video Saturday, no video Sunday. Oh, very frustrating. I hate that. I hate missing my cadence. I may have to record some extremely short, like shorts, just to keep my channel algorithm running and such. Yeah, I've got a video uploading at the same time that I'm streaming. I don't know how this is going to perform, but hopefully it performs really well still. I don't want everything to break, that's for sure. Importing 2D characters. Character assets. Monetization on. We're going to be playing Keller's Keep very, very soon using the HeroQuest Lurch Brick isometric app. And I think we're on quest 3 or 4. I meant to stream this Monday and I didn't do it, so that caused me to lose track. Horribly. I just lost track. My video's 20% uploaded. I like how the HeroQuest logo is right above my head like a crown. You guys bear with me just a little bit longer. Please, please, please. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Ash. I drink coffee in the mornings and I try my damnedest to stream. In addition to getting videos out every single day, in addition to not having this as a full-time job, Although I would love to have this as a full-time job. Share the hell out of me so that I can get millions of subscribers and I can do this full-time. And I promise I'll stream every single day. Except for, I don't know, maybe one day out of the week I'll take it off completely. I'm gonna go to my ready for upload. You're gonna see a video play in the background. Don't worry about what you see. I mean, or do worry about it. I don't know. It's not pertinent to what I'm about to stream, but you may find it interesting. The only thing I need to do is customize this beautiful thumbnail image really quick, and then I'll be ready to play. I'll get out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. And, you know, if this is something that you're ever interested in doing, maybe this will provide you with a little bit of framework, a little bit of context or perspective for how it's kind of done. I've got this nice template image here that I'm working with. I'm just going to paste that screenshot. We're going to keep the canvas size. I may be lagging. I may be lagging the Nerd Mansion. Give me just a short amount of time while my video finishes uploading. It is at 73%. Once it's done, the stream will have all the bandwidth back. I'm also torturing my video card right now. It also might just be you, but I do think that you're right. I probably am lagging. And if it doesn't get fixed after the upload, I will restart the stream. %, uploaded, almost done. You're seeing some serious lag? I'm sorry. It is me. All right, guys, give me just a little bit more time. To be a larger character than other characters in your game, this will not affect how it is sliced. You can also change the billboard setting. Okay, my upload is done. Please let me know if that's better. If I'm still lagging as badly. Am I lagging? Testing 1, 2, 3. Lag test, lag test. Lag test? Am I lagging so badly that nobody can hear my lag test? The Nerd Mansion, thank you very much, and thank you for being patient, and thank you for that feedback. I really appreciate you. So, I don't know how badly I was lagging, or if I was intelligible enough while trying to explain it. But I had a video uploading. Now I'm done. I should have all the bandwidth back on the stream. Should be good to go. I will not do that again. Lesson learned. I will probably just start streams later. Although I shouldn't ever have to worry about doing that again. I should just be able to do that. Hi, please don't delete the stream right away. No time to watch now. Don Falcone. What an awesome name. Do not worry about stream deletions. I don't delete them. They stay on the channel. You can rewatch them at any time. Please feel free to come back and watch at your convenience. And thank you for stopping in. Good morning seems fine. Good morning, Elviler. What a pleasant surprise. We'll be playing some HeroQuest as soon as I get this dumb thumbnail done. And it's going to be done almost now-ish. New layer, text, blip. This is 11. This is the 11th tutorial I've done for the engine. We'll do that, and then we'll go to the background layer, and we'll grab this nice eraser, and we'll erase. Oh god, no, we're not gonna erase. We're gonna grab the dropper tool, and we're gonna paint. Oh yeah, we're gonna paint away that 0 behind the 1. There we go. 11. No lag. Thank you, Colin Morrison. Thank you. Appreciate you. Now we'll save this as Backing Tutorials 11. And this will teach you how to import sprites into Backing. I'm so glad that I got this one done. This was, for some reason, this one was a bear to record. I kept being unhappy with the video at 20 minutes in, and I'm like, screw this, I'll start over. I do that, and I just suffer because of it. And then it's fine. I do it again, I still have the same issues, and then I edit the video and it's fine. We're gonna go to upload this thumbnail now and make this video public. Visibility, publish it now. Just publish the video. Share a link to Twitter since I'm on Twitter. Tweet, tweet. There was no reason for me to tweet. Sorry. I can now close my browser. It's no longer necessary to have my browser open, and we are ready to play HeroQuest. Oh, man. That off of there. That off of there. Here we go. Starting game. No, loading the game. Welcome everybody to my HeroQuest playthrough. We are playing Keller's Keep. I don't know how much lag that I have now, or if there's going to be any sort of delay in the time that I am speaking and when you are hearing me. There shouldn't be very much. In fact, I guess I could test that really fast and check out the stream myself just to make sure that it's not too far behind. There's going to be a little bit of latency between when I do a thing and when you guys see it. That's just normal. But the idea is that when you talk to me about something, or if I ask a question to the audience, that you guys don't have to wait too long for me to hear your answers. So after that whole lag debacle, I'm going to view this video on YouTube. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. There's minimal lag. Okay. So, now that we have done that, I'm ready. We are playing which quest? I don't know yet. I'll read it out as soon as I get there. But I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next quest. Let's get this started. It's Quest 4, the Dwarven Forge. Although the orcs now dwell in these halls, they have yet to find the magical Dwarven Forge. The weapons forged by the dwarves at the dawn of time are legendary. You must find the forge, for it is written that part of Grin's stone map lies somewhere nearby. Once you find part of the map, you must find the wooden exit door to continue on your journey. It's our first map retrieval quest. We've got Stab George the Barbarian, and it feels like it's been forever since I've seen him. Happy Sneezy the Dwarf, Pickle, son of Pickle, and the Wizard, who is replacing Bardock the Great. What shall the new wizard's name be? You guys' choice. First one to respond. If I see two good responses, I'll just merge them together. Dr. Proton. Why do you guys always come out with the craziest names? Like, it doesn't even matter who suggests it. It's just something so off the wall. Anybody got a first name? It's going to be Dr. Proton. Dr. Proton it is. And done. Wonder if I should do something a little bit different with the elf and wizard this time. Maybe give the elf some non-healing spells. And then I remember there's no reason to do that. give the wizard fire. We'll give the elf water and be done. And we will store water of healing into the spell ring. If anybody recognizes the music, feel free to let me know what that is. We do have an orc in the hallway. Orc in the hallway. Pickle, take care of that orc in the hallway, please. Orc down. What? As the orc dies, he cries out and opens the door he was guarding? Do you see this crap, right? We're already starting. This game is already on its crap now. All right, fine. Go. Come on out. I dare you. I dare. You can't walk that far, right? Yeah, you can. Damn it. Oh, God. So for those of you waiting on information about the HeroQuest jam, I have not had time to work on it at all. It is still exactly in the same development hell that it has been in. That's not to say that it won't be ready. Even soon-ish. It's just not ready to share yet. Alright. Oh, wow. Why is your attack only 3? Is that normal? Because you've got the long sword. That's right. You don't have anything special. End our turn. My wife really wants to make HeroQuest using RPG developer Bakin, and I think that that's something we might have to do. Oh, wow. End turn. Can't do anything else while the barbarian's right there. I am digging this music, though. Alright. We're going to have Barbarian move in, attack the Orc. Miss. The Barbarian's missed every dang turn. End our turn, I guess. Glenn Davis says Flamius. Is that in response to the wizard name? Are you sure there's no lag? Or is my chat lagging? Oh, God. I can't quite tell. I cannot quite tell. To me, I don't think it's lagging when I view it on my screen, but it might be a few seconds behind for other people. Golly. Oh, man. Alright, one more step forward. Try to attack this Famir. He missed again. So, this barbarian has just missed his last 4 attacks. And now he's lost 3 hit points. Can you please kill a goblin? Thank you. Wow. It's no problem. No problems. I don't think there's any lag. If anybody notices lag, let me know. We'll end our turn here. We're going to take forever getting through this hallway of greenskins because Stab George is having some trouble, apparently. Might be time for another coffee. Cheers. Cheers to that. I don't think that there is a time where it's not time for another coffee. I may have a problem, though. We'll move that wizard a little bit up and end our turn here. Alright. It's time for Happy Sneezy, the real tank of this party train. And we're just gonna move everybody up. Alright. End our turn. Barbarian, step into the room. Search for traps. No traps. Dwarf, go to the door and open it. Walk into here and look for traps. No traps. Good. Elf, follow up the rear while watching out for the wizard who is in the rear, and end turn. Dwarf, move forward, open the door. Step into the room and look for traps first. No traps. That's going to be a fun room to search for treasure in. Meanwhile, Barbarian, open the door. Can't step into the hall. Alright. We'll have the elf following up from behind, then the wizard, and we'll end our turn. Dwarf will now search for treasure. Seek treasure. And there's a monster. Golly, gee willikers. He will go here. He will go here. Pickle, son of Pickle, ready to become useful. Shoot the Famir with crossbow. 1 damage, very good. Barbarian, shoving past Pickle, son of Pickle, running into the room, attacking with longsword, taking the Famir out to make up for his earlier embarrassment where he couldn't even strike a single goblin. And we'll end our turn. And... oh, I forgot to search for traps in the corridor. There are no traps. Wizard, take up the rear. Dwarf, next. End turn. End turn again. Alright, Dwarf, open that door, walk inside, smack that Famir. Barbarian, go into the room, attack him diagonally. Good. No Famir to worry about. Pickle, son of Pickle. Walk into this room and search for traps. There are no traps. This is a little too weird for me. Especially for a Keller's Keep dungeon. Although I really liked the beginning where the orc opened the door. I haven't seen that before, and I haven't played Keller's Keep, so that was new for me. The orc opening the door upon dying. That's awesome. Happy Sneezy, you will search for treasure. And he gets the fire ring. Happy Sneezy now has the fire ring. What are you, fire ring? It's not something I can... it's not something I can look at. And it said he put it on. I'll have to check that out. Kill the orc. Very good. Good job, Barbarian. Alright, and now we're going to end our turn. The Famir are in full force. They're not joking around. Attack the Famir with sword. Get out of the way. Pickle. Fire. First Famir down. No. Don't walk in there. Clicking on the dwarf. Happy Sneezy. Go into the room and attack the second Famir. Took him out. He is down. Wizard. It's time. We need to cast Heal Body on the Barbarian. He needed that sorely. I'm getting a Dungeon Keeper vibe from that cursor. Oh yeah? A lot of these assets are ripped from some game or another. I'm not sure what they're ripped from. Obviously not like the HeroQuest board, but the sprites are. So it might be from something you've seen before. This app is free for anybody interested in playing. No traps. No secret doors. I'm not gonna look for treasure. I'm not gonna look for treasure. I'm not gonna look for anything. I'm just gonna go forward into the next area. It's been a very linear dungeon so far, and I really do appreciate that. The Barbarian will look for traps in here. End turn. Dwarf, Pickle, son of Pickle. Wizard. Stab George, and turn again. Stab George, open the door. Oh boy. Diagonal attack the goblin. Very good. And then walk back a space, because Pickle is gonna walk in here, stand here, and pick off this orc. Hell yeah. End our turn. And turn. Alright. Pickle blocks your nonsense. Famir casts Rust on Stab George. Just Stab George's longsword is destroyed by the Rust spell. Stab George does not have an extra longsword. He's going to be in trouble. No, that's not good. Ooh. What do you have, Happy Sneezy? Happy Sneezy has the long sword. He has the Spirit Blade equipped. He can actually give the Barbarian his long sword. Excellent. I did have a spare long sword. You can kiss my butt. Not much for the elf to do, however, except move out of the way. And we'll have to equip that longsword. Kill the orc that's diagonal, if possible. Looks like it's not possible, though. And end our turn. I think we're making good time. And now he has cast Rust on the helmet. On my helmet. This orc has got to go. He's got to go now. At least he's giving me something to buy with my money. So we've got some dungeon economy going on here. That's good. That's good. I can't complain. Let's go ahead and cast Genie on him, though, because he needs to get out of here. He needs to just be gone. We can't be having that guy casting Rust on me every 2 seconds. I knew he could use it one more time, too. Okay, he's gonna get in here and look for traps. Doesn't find any. Pickle, come in here. Pickle can go ahead and open the door. He's almost full HP. Doesn't seem to be anything in this next room. Barbarian's gonna go in there and search for traps. No traps. End turn. Still a very linear adventure. I like it. I like it a lot. I wonder if Giles McNeil has ever used the mechanic where a monster next to a door can open it. I know that's not default behavior, but it is very, very interesting to see. Gonna walk in here and search for traps. He sees the floor appears weak here. Very good. Search for treasure, and we found a potion of defense. Happy Sneezy. He hasn't searched for treasure in this room yet. We found 100 gold coins under the table, and the fire opal. We found the fire opal, which is worth 100 gold coins. Yay! Most excellent. We'll end our turn there. Now we need to start regrouping and getting into the same area with our barbarian. Oh, why did I forget about the pit trap? No! With our elf jumping the pit trap, hopefully. Yes. My god. I'm just gonna open the door. It's just a bunch of goblins. No problem there. We'll just fire on them. Absolutely no problems. And we'll end our turn. I'm not worried about one goblin attack at the doorway every turn against my 5 defense dice elf. It's not happening, guys. Not only that, but you failed to move this guy, so he gets killed by a crossbow. Barbarian's gonna stay there. He's just gonna stay. Can't move my elf, so it looks like the elf is gonna be the one to chill out here and take out goblins one at a time. I'm gonna have him move into the room so the barbarian can move out and miss. Leave him alone, he's a little tired, I guess. Dwarf fell into the trap on his way over. Useless. And we'll end our turn. And that goblin blocked that arrow. But can he block my sword? No. He cannot. Dwarf climbs out of pit, kills goblin. Wizard fails to jump out of pit. End our turn. Barbarian searches for treasure. Barbarian searches for traps. No traps. Dwarf searches for secret doors. No secret doors. Wizard climbs out of pit. Pickle goes to the door. We're not going to open it yet. It may be one of the last doors in the dungeon. We're going to end our turn here. We'll have the wizard, of all people, search for treasure. And we find a potion of healing. Perfect. Pickle, open this door, walk inside, and search for traps. No traps. Dwarf, search for secret doors. No secret doors. We need that forge, guys. We need that forge. Where is the dwarven forge? Wait, is this not the dwarven forge? Is this just like... I've already searched, I guess that's supposed to be a fireplace room. But we've already searched. No. That's gotta be the forge. Alright, let's end our turn and try this again. I found a potion of healing. Is it the dwarf? Does the dwarf have to search for treasure? No, he just found 15 gold coins. Alright, so that's got nothing to do with anything. Let's continue onward. Well, we found the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to move away from the door, though, because we also found a Famir. A stupid Famir, whose first thought was to walk towards the sound of the creaking door. This Famir is now going to sleep, permanently, admiring the handiwork of the brick layout in the floor. Isn't the forge 4 spaces long? Well, that's what I was kind of thinking, but I didn't know if maybe the model of the forge for this game was maybe off. I wasn't sure. I second-guessed myself when I saw the model. I thought, well, maybe that's the fireplace, and then the fireplace is supposed to be three tiles long, and that's not 3 tiles. I don't know. It's all good. It's all good, though. Stabbed. Oh. Okay. Alright, we've missed the forge. We've missed a room somewhere. Pickle. I've been looking for secret doors. No secret doors. And I'm not gonna just have one hero go back and look for all this stuff, because who knows what kind of monsters are in there guarding the forge. Jump the square? Nope. Fall right in. It's all good. Can you jump the square? Yes. No secret door? Can you jump the square? Yes. Barbarians already went. End turn. Barbarian, get in here. Can you jump the square? No, you fell inside. Pickle, son of Pickle. Come in here and search for secret doors. No secret doors. Wizard's turn. End turn. Wizard, go in here and search for secret doors. Thought I already did that? I did. There are no secret doors in there. They said it was supposed to be nearby. You know what I think I'm gonna do? The dwarf has the ring. Dwarf has the ring, and if that's the forge, then this is supposed to be... The stone tablet is supposed to be near. We've already searched for treasure in this room, and I think in this room. Or did we? I'll continue searching for secret doors. Is there one in here?
There's a secret door.
There is a secret door. Okay. Okay. Alright. Disregard me. I'm going to continue playing normally, backtracking, because I had to waste everybody's time. Elf, your turn. End turn. Take 1 foot in there, search for traps. No traps, wizard. Come on, let's roll some 12s. A 9 is fine. Maybe the game is soft locked because you accidentally knocked the stone tablet into the forge and it's lost forever. I was pretty sure stone was okay. I was actually considering the possibility of, like, since the dwarf has the fire ring, maybe he was supposed to walk into or reach into the forge and pull out the stone tablet. The forge is supposed to be inactive. Who's been keeping it lit? I guess it's not, like, lore that it's supposed to be inactive, but I mean, who's using it? Were there dwarves here and they just, whoa! There's the forge. There's the real forge. We shall search for traps, and there is a trap on the chest. Excellent. Lovely. Darling. Magic fire never goes out. You're right. I should have known. I should have realized. The magical embers from the forge fly out and strike Pickle, son of Pickle. Really? Well, he's gonna have to... He's gonna use Water of Healing on himself. Step away. Happy Sneezy is probably protected and can't be harmed by the forge fires because he has the fire ring. So we're going to now search for not search for traps. I wanted to disarm it. Damn it. Okay, end turn. End turn, and we need to disarm this trap. We've disarmed it. We can end our turn again, and then Happy Sneezy will search for treasure. We have found a part of Grin's stone map. We can end our turn. Oh, Pickle just got hit by embers again. Yes. Deep fried Pickle. That's what happened. I think when I end my turn, we'll be able to leave now. No, that's not the case? Okay, cool. All right. I don't like the implications. If I'm not allowed to leave the quest, despite having found the door, is it because I haven't opened the door yet? That must be it. I was gonna say, it might be possible. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. it might be possible to leave the quest as soon as one of the heroes opens the door, and I should have opened it when I found it. In that case, Pickle, can you cast Swift Wind on yourself? No, you're not the one who has Swift Wind. That would be the wizard. He's going to cast Swift Wind. And end turn. Pickle, run like the wind. Oh my god. That is awesome. End our turn. Pickle, walk like the wind. End turn. Come on, game, just let me finish. I already know that I win. And he falls into the pit. End turn. Deep fried pickle. Pit smoked. End turn. Walk up to the door, open the door, and I bet you that does the trick. End turn. Do you still wish him to leave? Yes. Pickle has left the dungeon. I have to bring everybody there? Boy, this is a different monster than the other game. So anyways, I have pretty much finished the quest, but I'll continue to chat for a bit while I get these other 3 heroes' arses through these hallways and to the end of this level. Is there anything that you guys would like to see in particular on the channel pertaining to HeroQuest or any of the other vintage tabletop games I have? I've got a couple of things planned while things are kind of quiet. I've reached out to Avalon Hill for a couple of different things. We'll see if that turns out to do anything for us. I've been thinking about two quests actually. Not campaigns, just quests that I kind of wanted to play test on the channel. One being a crossover with another game, and the other one being a 8-player method, or 8-hero rather method, not necessarily 8-player. It could be 1 player with all 8 heroes, could be 8 players with 1 hero each, could be any combination or mixture of the two. The Nerd Mansion says some Bakken games being played on the channel. I'm more than ready for that. I have been primed and ready to go. As soon as I get wind of Bakken games that people are comfortably publishing, I will be playing them left and right. Left, right, and center. I want to play the Bakken games. I want to begin seeing the frame of reference that people have. I was going to do a video on Project Varansight, which is a game made in RPG Maker MV using the MV 3D plugin. But I'm not going to do that now. I was going to talk about the importance of the game and how accessible it was going to make MV 3D and stuff, and I just don't see it being necessary now that Bakken's out, because Bakken will help you make that almost exact kind of game. Like, the use case for that game's existence, and I'll admit it's pretentious of me to even say it, is, well, I mean, it seems like you can just make the exact same game in Bakken. A lot of people might say that about a lot of different engines, and a lot of the times when I hear it, I'll disagree, but this game in particular pushes MV3D way past its limits, and it does a lot of cool stuff. And then it's like, this could have just been made in Bakken. Well, now. But then again, Bakken's in early access, so that's where I have to kind of curb my own enthusiasm and put myself in know my place. It's still early access. It is possible that Project Varansight can do things that Bakken cannot. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Project Varansight, which may have another name now, is something you can go search for. Beautiful looking game, 3D graphics, 2D sprites, made in RPG Maker. There's a secret door in the Forge Room. There was not a secret door in the Forge Room in this version of the quest. So if I go check out my manual, my quest book, and I see that there's not one, I'll know it's because the quest maker decided to put the room across the dungeon instead of next to the forge room. I've been noticing, and if you watch closely, you'll notice little inconsistencies here and there with where certain rooms are. And, oh, the forge room! I'm stupid! I was speaking about the room that had the fireplace that looked like the forge. I didn't look for the secret doors in the forge room because I didn't even think to do so. My apologies. I'm sorry. I read what you said, thought I understood it, and opened my mouth to reply. Big mistake. I did not look for secret doors in the forge room. I was just proud of myself and didn't even want to stay in there. I'm just like, I did it. I got the thing. Let's run away. Damn it. I was going to go off on a tangent and say there are little inconsistencies here and there between the game's original quests and this one. Like, a lot of them are very faithfully recreated, but there's some of them where I think the creator was like, what happens if we go ahead and leave off the door here and put that door somewhere else? And I don't know why you would do that unless you're more making this app for people who have played this game so much that you think they're probably going to know where all this stuff is already. It's 10:05. I can save and quit. I have something that I would like to share with the HeroQuesters, though. Ribby, yo! Ribby, I see your chat in the on the screen, but I don't see it in my chat widget. I'm gonna fire this program. I'm seeing all kinds of chat messages now. Project Epic Wings 3 could be something cool to talk about too sometimes. I'll check that out. What is that, Nerd Mansion? Yeah, there's Ribby. Yo, I see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for hopping in. But I don't see the yo in my chat widget. I don't know why. It's stupid. I don't know what's going on today, man. Looks like we got a Paul Bate that's subscribed. Oh, hi. I know that guy. I actually promoted a tool of yours today in my video and forgot to put the link in the description. Oh my god. I did too. I forgot to put the link in the description. Let's do it. Let's do it. Grinda. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a foolish noob move. Oh my god. Okay. Let's fix that. Let's fix it now. We've got 20 views and 1 comment. 20 views only. Pixel Character Maker can export characters to Bakin easily. I wonder if that's probably a little bit misleading. Pixel Character Maker is a great tool to make 2D sprites even with your own sprite sheet parts, and can export to Bakin Sorry, my brain's going blank here. Configuration's not the word I'm looking for. Neither is parameters. Not properties. Oh, I'll just say can export to a Bakin friendly format. There's the link. My description is now too long. Let us destroy some of these music licenses that I'm not actually using. Save it. Go back to the channel content. What comment do I have? 21 views now. What's the one comment say? Go screw yourself, Ash. Oh, there he is. Thanks for the Pixel Character Maker shout out. You betcha, buddy. You bet. Anytime. Thank you for making an accessible character maker. All I have to say, somebody was talking about how Vivace's character generator is now $50, and I've known about that for a little bit of time, but that is a ridiculous price. I know to each their own. Everybody should be able to do what they want, that is a point that I stand behind and advocate for, and they'll always get my shield. But on a personal preference note, allowing me to talk out the other side of my mouth, $50 for a character generator is ridiculous. And I see that the RPG Maker softwares are all on deep discounted sales right now, right in the face of Bakien's release. That is funny. That is actually pretty funny. I would like to give a shout out right now to Siler Dean, who is making a project in RPG developer Bakien that is going to help people with the ability to make their own stuff. This right here is a screenshot from Siler's project. Beautiful mapping, as always. Like, ridiculously good mapping. Just stupidly good mapping. Those are compliments, but seriously. This is going to include projects. It's going to include some prefabricated quests that will allow you to, first, you could play it like a game if you just want to test play it, of course, but then like when you want to delve into the project settings, you can see these quests and how they are set up, how they are evented, and you'll be able to take those quests and kind of change them around and alter the different parts of them, like what are you getting as a reward, what's the actual objective that you need to complete, and basically fit these into your own projects. This is sort of a thing this sort of thing is right up my alley. This is exactly the kind of thing that I want to see. Stuff that makes other things more accessible. I don't think it's out just yet.
Hello, everyone.
Those of you who are interested in RPG developer Bakien, come to the Discord. The owner is, he's got some issues. He always shows his offline. It's me. But, yes, that is all for the HeroQuest stream. There is something I wanted to show you guys. I started to mention it, but it's in my HeroQuest Grand Project system. It's going to be implemented when I release my 3 campaigns, and it's just kind of a sneak peek. It's not something I have visually ready yet. It's something that I feel strongly good enough about that I'm going to reach out to a well-known member of the community, of the HeroQuest community, and I'm going to see if he'll want to produce this for sale, for selling. It's not explicitly HeroQuest. It's a system that can be used with any game. I'm going to introduce it with my HeroQuest roleplay system, and then if he wants to sell it, monetize on it or whatever, just as that element, that use this with any game element, that's totally fine. He can do that. I'm going to present the idea to him and see if he can provide me with a physical copy of what I want. And then, of course, if you guys want the same thing, you don't have to order the physical copy. You can print your own or make your own however you want. The entire system's expandable. It doesn't matter what you want to do. You can do it. But I just want physical cards to represent what it is that I want to introduce because I want to play this game. I want to play this version of this game. And what I want to introduce into HeroQuest is the ability to have an additional action. And it's an action that I have directly lifted or gotten inspiration from Dragon Strike. The ability to speak with monsters. Now, I thought in the beginning, if you are speaking with monsters, wouldn't it be kind of meta to just run into rooms and kill important monsters that have information instead of speaking to them? And then that would cause you to miss things that you wouldn't otherwise find ever again. And so I didn't like that idea. I decided not to do that. And then I thought, well, maybe you could speak to monsters, but the information that they would give would either be like, Monster A, boss monster, is definitely in this room. If you let me go, I'll tell you where treasure B is. Spare my life, I'll run away if you don't attack me. And so on and so forth. There are monsters in Dragon Strike that have these specific lines of dialogue per quest. So why not implement that in HeroQuest? Well, then I thought, if somebody wants to enter a room and the monster doesn't have dialogue that is attached to them in the quest notes, which is also the case with Dragon Strike, then they will respond with a growl or shut up and die, whatever a monster might say to a hero in that situation. There just won't be any interaction at all, and they'll go ahead and attack on the next turn, and the hero has wasted their action. So it's like, okay, so it's kind of a risk-reward system then. I kind of like that. But again, you'll have your meta players who just want to charge into a room, kill the monsters, and be done. So now Elvyler's making a fantastic point. And we're about to get to the meat of where my idea has led me, but that is absolutely excellent. I thought, let's make this worth it for all of the players. When you enter a room of monsters, you can attempt to speak to them at any point. If in the quest notes, there's not specific dialogue attached to that monster, then you will draw a card from the Speak deck. So the Speak deck, once you draw the card, will contain the response that the monster gives, but it will depend on what the monster is, and Elvyler's point on mind points is actually really, really smart because it could really enhance that whole system. Dungeon Quest has a system where you see a monster. When you encounter a monster, another player draws a card for that monster. You say what the action is going to be that you're going to take. Are you going to wait and see what they do? Are you going to attempt to run, or are you going to fight? And the monster listed on the card has different actions that they will do depending on what your response is, and that comes from a deck. So it's different every time. Sometimes if you run into a Death Knight, they will run away. In lore, it's said that you just sneak around them because Death Knights don't run from anything. But if you are encountering a goblin, that goblin might be more inclined to run away. He might be in some of the cards, rarely inclined to just attack. Sometimes you'll get sneak attacks. Good morning, One Man Indie. How are you today? Thank you for dropping into the stream. We were talking RPG developer balking a little bit. It looks like the chat is all showing up correctly for me now. I'm thankful for that. I've had a serious talk with OBS. I've documented its behavior. I've given it a report on how I expect it to improve, and we're going to go from there. Listen to this HeroQuest stuff. Yeah. It's the amalgam. It's the magic of the amalgam, the amalgamation. Talking a little bit about Bakin, let me move my head out of the way. I'll show you what I was just showing everybody else. This is from community member Siler Dean. This wonderful thing here is a screenshot of what he's making in Bakin, and it will contain, you've probably seen it if you're part of the Discord, but he's made this beautiful map, and there may be other maps, but this project is going to come with quests, and when this gets distributed and will be available for other people to have, they'll be able to look at these quests. You'll be able to play this by default as its own little mini game, to see how it works. But if you want to delve into the project, you'll be able to look at the parameters of each of these events in these quests, and you'll be able to learn how they work. So he gets an A+ from me on this one. I'm floored. Like, not only do you get these quests, you get this beautiful map. And I don't say this sort of thing very often because, like, maps to me and RPGs or whatever, because I'm not very good at making them, I would pay Siler Dean, I would commission Siler Dean to build maps for me. I don't say that lightly because I'm a cheapskate. I'm a cheapskate. So I don't know if there's much higher praise I can give. I will go to great lengths to save my money. Unless I find a board game that I don't have, a vintage tabletop dungeon crawler. If that sucker's 5 digits, I'm selling a car or a kidney or something. So, back to my HeroQuest chat. We would be drawing from the speak deck for monsters, so heroes will always find it worthwhile, or at least there will be a little bit of a risk-reward system when they enter a room and they use the speak action on a group of monsters. And I do think that it'll be a group of monsters, and I think it'll be a one-time only thing. I don't think, if the barbarian goes into a room and decides to speak to the 3 goblins that are in there, he's going to address them all as a party, and you'll draw from the deck. If the wizard goes in there and attempts to speak to them, it won't be more or less. It won't be different. The speak action will already have happened, because there's not a lot of system there, I think, unless you've got one particular character that has a lot of mind points and you want to call that charisma. Maybe that character alone can speak to, like, maybe if my character is in HeroQuest and I'm guarding a door and I've got a sweet spot for the warlock, and if the warlock comes up and talks to me, I'll move out of the way and say, go on in, honey. But if anybody else does, I'll say, you stop right there. Get out of here. You're too ugly for the party inside these doors. But I don't like that idea, because then it forces the players, to select very specific characters, and that skews the mechanics beyond a scale that I like working with. So, you'll enter a room and you'll speak to the monsters, and Zargon will allow you to say whatever it is you want to say. You can enter the room and ask questions, and I think that'll be the thing that I push, that you ask questions. But if you just want to enter a room and say, I speak to the monsters, then you'll get the default dialogue back from Zargon. Zargon will check the quest notes. If the quest notes say that the goblins have something to say, then that's what the goblins will say back to the barbarian. If the quest notes have nothing, you'll draw from the speak deck. Zargon will say, draw a card from the speak deck. So that's how the basic mechanic will work. Now, as for the contents of the speak deck itself, we'll have a nice back that'll have like a picture of a 90s styled monster, like an orc, just and then on the front of the card we'll have all kinds of different things. We'll have I would love to have a picture for each one. So one of them will just say, attack. The monsters do nothing. Or only grunt or threaten in reply. And so that hero's action in that way is thus wasted. They did not get a good draw from the speak deck. So The next option is they're cowards. Even if it's like a room full of Famir, if you draw this card, the monsters in the room are like, please spare our lives. Let us go, and we'll promise not to attack. So if you draw that card and you don't attack the monsters, they won't attack you. Zargon can even take them off of the board, or he can leave them on the board to confuse the heroes. We'll talk more about that design aspect as I give it thought later. Next, what's another one? What's another speak deck idea? The monsters will give you treasure and run away. So take this, run away. Monster in the room will immediately run to a door and open it if there is a door available. If there is no door available, they will push past the hero and run out of the room, or they will attack the nearest hero. There will always be some macro on the card that makes it very, very clear, no matter what situation, what configuration of monsters, whatever it is, what the monster's going to do. So might do it to where like one hero can speak in one room if there are monsters in it. And then after that group of monsters has been spoken to, the speak action cannot happen in that room again or on those monsters again. Danny Paraiso, welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping in. One can be turned a monster as an ally. That's an absolutely fantastic idea. There might be like just one card in the speak deck that says the monster decides to help you. If there is one monster in the room, he decides to help you for the remainder of the quest. Because these monsters are, even though they're dreadful or chaotic, whatever your preference is, there are still goblins that are going to be cowards. There are still going to be suits of chaos warriors that maybe they're not all chaos warriors. Maybe a friend, an ally snuck into this dungeon and was able to get into the suit of armor that a chaos warrior would otherwise be wearing, which I hear they're fused to their skin. So, write that lore however you want. However he gets that armor, it's none of my business. I don't need to know. But perhaps that would justify the Chaos Warrior or Dread Warrior joining your party for the remainder of the quest, because there's a secret ally in that armor. And that works no matter what monster it is. You could have a Famir or an Abomination who just out of fear decides it's best to help the heroes this time. And then, of course, the other monsters can attack that monster too. So they're like, you traitor. Anyways, the speak deck is a thing that's going to happen with my 3-campaign system, the HeroQuest roleplay system, and it will be something that you guys can use in your games and all that. I'm going to reach out to somebody, I think Floris. Well, there's no point throwing guesswork around. I am going to reach out to Floris and have him see if I can't commission him to make these cards for me in the EU size, because I love the EU size cards for my classic game. They're nice and small, and they let me have lots and lots of room in my HeroQuest box. And most of my cards are EU sized anyway, because either I'm using the American version of HeroQuest and the American expansions, or I'm using the European version and the European expansions, but I can never get all of the cards to match because 2 expansions are US, 2 expansions are European only. I have a preference though, and my preference is the smaller card size. So I've actually already tried to look for options for getting my US expansion cards remade in that size. We'll see how that goes. I hope that I can get it done because I love to have the smaller cards. So besides that, 10:28, about time for me to end the stream. And I will be back streaming Tuesday of next week. I'll ask for the images and text to make the 2021 version of this when you have it. That would be so awesome. That would be amazing. Yeah, I'm going to be trying to get the classic edition, and if you want to piggyback off of that and get a 2021 edition made, that would be amazing. I would love to see that. 100%. Because I'm not trying to lay claim to anything. It's just an idea that I want to share. And if somebody wants to take it and sell the idea or whatever after we've got it designed, I don't care, as long as I can continue to use it for free, and as long as everybody else can continue to download and use them for free, then that's fine. It's what I do, like the Neef Island. Yep, I know. I'm a fan of your conversion. The conversion is great. Who's my Twitch observer right now? I see one person on Twitch, 9 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, because we're simulcasting. Is that Cthulhu? Actually, in light of recent events, it's probably not Cthulhu. Hopefully those events will get cleared up as soon as possible, though. If you are new here to the channel, please consider subscribing. I have a mixed gaming channel, which means my content is kind of all over the place, but it's usually in the same realm of education about game development as it pertains to the role-playing game and fantasy sector, or it is vintage board game playing, or it is playing of these fantasy games. I'd like to take the line between fantasy and creation and rewarding experiences, like learning how to use different RPG engines and merge them all together. It's really a poor description of what my channel is. I'd like a third party who has watched most of my videos to tell me what my channel description should be, and then I'll just probably use that. Because I have a hard time. I can't stick to one thing. I don't want to stick to one thing. I've got just all manner of fantasy and fantasy building on the channel. Right now, it's very, very focused on RPG developer Bakin. You can tell because I'm doing a HeroQuest stream, but I've mentioned Bakin 3 times. The program means a lot to me. It's just an amazing thing to be able to finally use it and talk about it. But I just got another screenshot here. This is being shared by Siler Dean on the Discord. Just another really nice, promising screenshot, which you can't see because my head's in the way. Could set up separate channels? Nope, never. That will never happen. It's an amalgamation. They'll always be on the same channel. It's kind of a pride / OCD thing. I need to be able to do a video every day, and I do not want to separate the channels, and while I make a video every day, it'll either be on one channel or the other. I'd have a channel with no activity some of the time. Like right now, HeroQuest is it's pretty quiet. This is the perfect opportunity to talk about Bakin and to do things with Bakin. Will I be creating a game in it also? Yes. Absolutely. I've created a bunch of small experiences in Smile Game Builder, and I'm still working in Smile Game Builder. I don't have any huge ambitious projects in Smile because I've been waiting for this, because I've known about it for a while. But the wife and I are going to make a game together. We're actually going to make a few things together. I've been kind of waiting on the perfect engine to come along for the biggest, most ambitious project that I have. And I don't know if Bakin is it, but once Smile Boom does a thing, it might be the one that I want to use for my most ambitious project. But in the interim, we have very solid projects that we're going to be developing and crowdfunding. The Symposium of Making Fantasy Reality. You're on the right track. one, man. You're right there in the zone. Give me some alternate takes on that. That's hitting pretty close, I feel. Kokion morning, dude, which I could watch my internet can't handle the 1080p. I'm so sorry. You could watch me in a lower resolution on the VOD later, I hope. The Twitch VOD will stay up for, I don't know how long Twitch VODs stay up for, 5 days, something like that. But this is being simulcast on YouTube. So if you're watching from Twitch, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll always see the VODs. You'll always have access to them. They'll never go away until YouTube dies or until I get banned for, I don't know, discrimination against harpies. Which, that's a joke. I would never discriminate against bird ladies. Everything I said probably got lost because this internet couldn't handle the 1080p. Anyways, if you're still here, curious, watching, and if you haven't watched my latest video, the one I uploaded just today, get Pixel Character Maker from Grindalf Games. Yes, it's another shout out. No, I don't mind. I don't care. I'll shout him out 100 times. This here can export sprites that are Bakin ready. In the video that I made today, I had made a sprite in this program and exported it, and I actually used the sprite in Bakin for the video. So the only thing that I need to kind of ask about is the order in which these columns are laid out. So I'm going to ask him about that because Bakin has a tendency to loop from the very first tile here, and the sprite design convention that Pixel Character Maker supports right now is to have that idle step be on the left. And when you do a loop, you'll see him take, this is 4 sprites across, 4 down. Oh no. Am I just an idiot? Hold on a second. That's actually really likely. This thing might already be ready to make the perfect Bakin sprites. I was just about to talk about a suggestion I had, but it might already even be in the program. New character, 32 by 48. We'll grab a bass. Female bass 2. Ears, animal ears 3. Eyes, green eyes, female pants, trousers, female tops, crop top. Hair, we'll go ahead and do hair. Get rid of that hair. We'll go ahead and do a long hair green. Now we have this beautiful fantasy lady character. Can we do tails? Did we have tails? Pants, hair, hat, helmet, jacket, nose, pants, shirt, shoes, skirts, suits, swords. No, but I'll give her a sword anyway. Now she's got a sword. You can't tell that's a sword. I'm going to delete it. Whoops, I deleted her hair. Long green hair. Export. Character. No, there's only 3. There's only 3 columns. How do I get that 4th column going? How do you do that, Grindalf? From what I see, it's like you're gathering different ways of creating games and other creative media. Sort of. Like the games, though, they're always RPGs. And the creative media is always, you're building quests or you're designing quests. And I do stupid, is it worth it? Which I mock it in the title because I don't like videos like that myself. But review/unboxing of different products. I've got one from Bower that I bought on clearance for $15 now, and the regular price was $40 for this stupid light. And I say stupid, I I stand by it. This is a stupid light. This is the dumbest thing I've seen Boer put out. And it wouldn't be so dumb if it weren't so small. Sorry. I am not salty over it. But I almost was. Close the help. Let's try this again. New character. 16 by 16? Whoops. Is the 16 by 16 the taller sprite? No, that's still 3 across. I need to ask him about this 4 across, because if we can do 4 across, this is the perfect sprite sheet for Bakin. Because you can set this on loop, and then it'll just play through each of these, and you'll have a proper walk animation. The sprite that I made, because whether you do loop or start, bounce back and forth, he's going to take 2 steps and have an idle. So it's 2-step idle, 2-step idle. Whereas if the standing sprite was in the middle column, it would be step, idle, step, idle, step, idle, which is a lot more natural looking. But I'm 10 minutes over. I got to go. Thank you guys for dropping in, chatting. I appreciate you all very much. I've gotten a lot of growth in the channel lately, which, I'll be real, I did hope to see that growth, and I have growth happening. I got like a 5% total increase in subscribers, which is pretty nuts. I'm going to work really hard to continue earning that viewership. The Nerd Mansion, $4.99 USD, placing a promotion for Epic Wings 3 here. It's not out yet, but spreading awareness. Well, you know what you just did? You just earned yourself a look at Epic Wings 3. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, this is the first result that come up. Epic Wings and Things restaurant. I see chicken wings. Hold on a second. Hold on. There it is. There's the result that we want. I mean, I want chicken wings now, but Q4 2023. That sounds like a reasonable date. We'll full screen this preview. Casa de Bunnies. Oh, I've seen the preview of this in the MV3D server. We may have some sprite ladies dancing on some sprite tables, so, you know, it won't be anything too dangerous. I might have some lag. Oh, no, I don't have lag. Oh, that's so pretty, dude. Look at the light interacting with the walls and with that sprite cat. Nice transitions, too. Thank you for that. Thank you very much for your kind donation. You'd almost say this video is sponsored by the Nerd Mansion Epic Wings 3. And also the Epic Wings restaurant. Guys, check out the Nerd Mansion on YouTube. If you'd like to see more, we've actually got an hour-and-a-half stream about RPG Bakin, RPG developer Bakin, orb stories, impressions. Looks like a lot of other showcase and playthrough videos of different games. Very good. Very, very good. This deserves more attention. Absolutely. I'm going to call you out, though. I'm going to go ahead and showcase some of the stuff you've been looking at. Looks like he was playing Orb Stories, looking at the different maps in the game, including the beautiful lava environment. The pink-haired girl is so cute, having her dukes put up like that. It just looks all, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna try to skip past the ending because I didn't complete the game yet. I don't want to see that. Whoops. Oh. You've got a rating system too. I won't spoil what you end up rating it. But, sponsored by the Nerd Mansion today. Thank you, the Nerd Mansion. All right, guys. I have got to go. Thank you very much again. I will see you Monday. Monday, Bakin stream. And Tuesday, HeroQuest stream. Monday, Bakin development. Questions being answered. I'm going to scour the Discord looking at things, seeing what questions are trending. And I know the layout tool seems like it's broken. I don't know that it's broken. I think it's just not being used correctly. I'm going to look at it myself. I haven't had time. I will, though. And HeroQuest on Tuesday. HeroQuest on Tuesday. Definitely. Absolutely this time. Yes. Thanks again. I'll see you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye for now.